Hello people, I just discovered through a test that this audio is pretty good on here, so here we go. This actually is going to go up in MP4 this video because of the quality. I'm trying to upload it faster. This is kind of a vlog type test for a compression rate. Many thanks everybody for watching these YouTube videos I should say, over the last year. The most popular one from what I've seen lately is a Johnny Cook from October. Thank you very much everybody for subscribing and seeing it. I think the last one, Salty Abby, I think, I can't remember offhand, whoever it is. I think they got an Iron Maiden video on their YouTube account, but they saw that video, so thanks for that. That's been very popular actually. Kind of surprised, I said before, but I haven't done many vlogs because there's been a lot of work going on. I've worked at Sugar Rush Sweets in Banbury. There'll be a lot more work coming up as well. There's a few things going on, a bit of a change in the general scheme of things. So I was doing gardening and stuff as well, but obviously this is paid work because obviously the radio isn't paid. And I can still do that. There's not really going to be much of an effect. I may reduce to one show depending on the workload. But that's the reason I don't do many video vlogs, because a lot of it is actually just, gigs and stuff. And talking of gigs, I have been down twice now to the Cast House, as I was invited down by Chris in January to video and live broadcast the Strummer Room Nights. The last two were very successful in terms of going down there, very good gigs. The first one I got up now, anyone who's missing Bradley Taylor performance. January was Spinnerful, got that up. Eagle and Weeks got that up. Eagle and Weeks, fantastic sets. Bradley Taylor put that up. Now Bradley Taylor appeared with his band Punch Drunk Monkey Club 2 weeks ago when I went to film it. There was Mazerio, which I finally met. They sent me a CD last year. I wasn't expecting it, but I got that CD. Been playing it. Blood Red Stars from Abingdon in Oxfordshire. Very good band. I love that. Really good with a drummer, because I've only got a drummer recently. There was the Shapes. Very much Van Morrison / dodgy type of sound from Oxford. Very good. 6 members. Unbelievable sound. Very nice. So yeah, Punch Drunk Monkey Club, Mazzero, Blood Red Stars, and the Shapes. I just trying to remember everybody. So I've got the footage from that. Now there was a problem this time with actually broadcasting it. I actually did a sound check. Didn't realise there was going to be a problem because I used my 2-head stereo, realistic stereo mic this time. And I thought, oh, it worked. It should have stuck with the original setup really. And this time, all the laptop had problems with the heat, because in January I took my laptop down to with 2 mics, one for the PA, which Steve Robinson's done because he's the engineer of the night, and put one near the actual musicians. It turned out very well, because it was the first time I did use 2 microphones through one lead for the mixer deck, one microphone for the band, and I put through my micro mixer, which was donated by John Watt last year. That turned out particularly well, and the camera work was also very good. And I'll put that up for Krista Oaks to watch, that's up on YouTube. Now this time, I actually took my computer fan, because the last time I noticed, because my laptop was getting a bit warm, the last, I would say, half hour spinning forward, even though it was really good sound quality, it stuck between bits, because the playback, it jumps. I thought, right, okay, this time take my fan down. This time I had more problems. Because I put the fan under it, to keep the laptop cool, but it was actually more of a hazard. It's like it kept glitching all the time. So I don't know what happened there. Honestly, I had my phone to actually record it, but it turns out there was just a whisper on the playback. I played back the actual audio from me. I thought, oh great. I thought, what happened? It turns out the realistic microphone I got, the battery was faulty, because I looked just literally 20 minutes ago before I started these, because I was going to have a separate sound level for this test, and looked inside, because you can open it because it's battery operated. Turns out there's white substance at the end. I thought, oh, that's the reason why, because it sounds like it was switched off when you played it back. Bit of a whisper, even amplified through software, it didn't help. So I might watch also happen next time. But there's no interviews this time. There is actually a podcast ready. I've uploaded all the bands through WeTransfer, very good transfer site, and that's actually all the podcast. The podcast all from the camera audio, because there's obviously no live broadcast, which is a real shame. I'm really disappointed with that, to be honest. Obviously I am, but it's like, I want to do better and better. And of course, in terms of equipment, now of course, I've been using a laptop, and I've only got one laptop for everything I do. And I've been mulling over getting a really old Mac, because the one thing I discovered the last 2 months is, one, I don't need a lot of music, because there's Screaming Jay Hawkins DJ in between bands. Obviously the band's performance, so that's obviously broadcast through. And I don't need to play any music in between, because the first time I did that, it didn't really do much. And in terms of interviews, I can't really do that at the live broadcast. Obviously, if it's one band, then it's not too bad. If it's a few, then you try to catch somebody or in between or something like that. So it depends what happens in March when I go to the next one, which has got Peerless Pirates. Can't wait for that. I've seen the guys of Oddfest, fantastic pirate sounding band. I won't be joining as a guest, of course. That means I won't. But that's kind of the next gig, because Simon Bastock actually was filming this time as well. Simon Bastock goes in Simon Bastock goes into Tin Bath Media Productions. He's a local filmmaker. He was really interested in what I've been doing, because we had a meeting a while back, and he's going to team up with various things. He was there separately doing a cast house, because I didn't know if he was allowed because of the amount of equipment he had, because that was discussed before. But yeah, 2 cameras there, and he was using he's recording audio. I think he recorded up to the halfway through the performance of the Shapes, because even though he got SD cards or memory cards, obviously the more quality the film is and sound, the more memory it takes per performance. So, but we are going to go to the Beware the Isles of March gig, what Ian Wall put up. He's actually put up a gig at the Flapper in Birmingham next week, which is 15th of March. His birthday, as a matter of fact, his birthday gig. So you've got Johnny Normal, Among the Echoes, Raise Your Eyes, and I keep forgetting the other band. That's not the name. But more information, go to the Beware the Isles of March group on Facebook. I'll put the links down here when I get a chance. As I said, this is a test to see what MP4 looks like in quality. I'm going to upload this kind of as is. Mistakes and all, so forgive me if I muck up. I haven't done so far, so good. But another thing I want to try and get is thanks very much to people subscribing to YouTube. Now, there's 2 sides of Radio Variety Show, even though it's got radio in the title. Radio Variety Show, the basics is my weekly radio show on musicalradio.com. I still do 2 every week, twice. That may be condensed to 1, depends what happens with work. But the other side, obviously, is visual, because people like to see bands as well. This happened quite a lot last year with the bands I recorded in Birmingham and London, and of course radio guests. So it's www.youtube.com/Radio Variety Show for the visual. For the audio, it's www.mixcloud.com/Radio Variety Show. Now, not everything is on that account. I did actually open 2 accounts by mistake a while back, so I tried to put everything on an album onto Facebook. I got the podcast of 2012, podcast 2013, and I've got to put them up for 2014, because I'll try to redirect everybody to the website, which is radiovarietyShow.webs.com, but it depends who looks to what. Albums I got recently, I got a few EPs I thought I'd show you, because I got a few decent stuff. Quality's really, it's a year of albums, I've noticed. I've been playing Naked Lunch lately, but I haven't got a visual thing to show you. I haven't got this. They're selling the CD and MP3 or whatever format you got. They released it 2 weeks ago on 21st of March. It's called Beyond Planets. It's www.nakedlunch1.bandcamp.com. So it's www.nakedlunch1.bandcamp.com for that. So Jesper Carster, fantastic pianist from Devon. I got the CP from Lily PR. I'm playing it. Unbelievable sound quality. Well, not the quality, just the writing. Similar here with piano. Helena Greenwood from Camden, London. Pianist, unbelievable album. I call the Alice in Wonderland album, because you can escape into it. Unbelievable sound quality as well. Going to acoustic, but there's a lot more in it. This sounds like somebody's recorded eight musicians in a big hall, but obviously recreated, because obviously it's in a studio. But great raw sound on this. I like Stripes and Joy. Fantastic bass lines, really good. And the one that really shocked me, this is really good, you'll like this. If you're like into rock, power rock, 80s stuff, this is just really good. There you go. Bad Boy Eddie. Oh. When I first saw these guys, I keep forgetting his name. If you like Meatloaf, Skid Row, Alice Cooper, this is right down the street, but better. I'll say better, that's quite a feat. Dave Sacker sent me some music the other week. I did a feature, and I was really blown away by the quality. yeah, basically they've got the actual. It's not a joke band or nothing. It's serious, but I think they kind of overdo it a little bit. If you know what I mean. It's like, yeah. When I first heard it, it reminded me of Alice Cooper straight away. But they got like a blend of Meatloaf, Alice Cooper, and Skid Row. Very power rock, very theatrical and sound very broad. They've got like loads going on guitars. It's just brilliant. I love it. I've been playing it for. This is going to be probably the April open show promotion artist, because Naked Lunches at the moment is February, March. I'm doing. So yeah, so very good, brilliant album. Brilliant album. Yeah, so I'm in a band now, Projectiles. I said before, we've been going for years. Since I joined in December, practiced 3 months solid, other than a few holiday breaks within about 2 week frame. We do renditions of classics, Sweet Dreams, Sweet Child of Mine, do loads of stuff. There's a lot of video being doing, because what we've done before, what we're now nailed, is we have separate audio recorded, separate video on Steph's camcorder, put it together, upload it as tests so we can see it ourselves. I've got it on my laptop anyway. So if you want to see anything to find out what we are like, this isn't solid work. Well, it is. Obviously some songs are going to be better than others at this point. So if you want to have an idea, just say, oh, I want to hire, great, based on something. So if you want to get an idea what we're doing, some stuff is finished, some stuff not. It's kind of a balance. So if you want to find out for yourself what we are doing, it's not a vlog style at all. We just record what we do for a few hours, cut it and put it up on YouTube, so we can practice against it as well. So it's www.youtube.com/theprojectiles1. And our website is up, www.theprojectiles.co.uk. For some reason I can't get into it to update it. Steph tried the other day, couldn't, so I don't know what the problem is with the password. Website is quite irritating, for that, to be honest. I've had trouble with mine in the past. So yeah, so that's about it really. Thanks very much everybody subscribing, watching, listening to this channel. Obviously it's a bit young. And people have like billions of subscribers, which is cool. I'll watch other people do their stuff. I've been doing their stuff. I might do another YouTube vlogs based on other people's channels, but I've done it before. Many thanks everybody for watching. If you want to contact me direct, you can go through this channel. I put links to various descriptions of artists below like I normally do, but this is a test for MP4 compression, as it was like. If not, I'll do it again. So many thanks for watching. Contact me for the website, as I said, which is radiovarietyshow.webs.com or djreaminguk@gmail.com. Many thanks for watching.